Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday, What's in the Box Day, also September 16th, and hopefully things are going well. It is going well for me. I got a bit of a rooster tail going on with my hair, but uh, uh, just stay calm. I'll be bald before you know it, and we won't have to worry about funky hairs. We'll just have to worry about funky beards, I guess. Um, First off, let me say thank you to everyone that showed up over the weekend this past Saturday at the Crawfordsville Comic and Card Show and taking advantage, or those of you that took advantage, of the bulk sale. We had lots of people show up and take advantage. Lots of people just showed up in general to the show. Every vendor I spoke to said they did very well, said it was one of their best shows, and that's all because of you. For me, it was my best show ever for that show, albeit everybody showed up to buy all my books for super cheap, but you know what? It works. It works. Several of you asked if I was going to do that again. Short answer is yes. Long answer is I don't know when. Because I sold 9 long boxes of comics at this last show. So if you equate, each long box has about 250 to 300 books. On the shy end, we were, over 2,000 books sold. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Yes, I still have some bulk books. Obviously, I have leftovers from the show, but I will be going through other boxes and filling up more long boxes for another show at another time. I'm thinking maybe the November 1st event, which is our celebrity Alan Danziger, one of the last surviving members of the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, will be here. We'll have vendors next door. My buddy Jake from Iowa Comics will be here. Charles Savage, Chris Hunt, Earth Wind Emporium, or Earth Spirit Emporium. I always think Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth Spirit Emporium will be here amongst many others. So I will be rounding out the vendor list shortly, within the next few weeks, to get that figured out. That rooster tail is driving me crazy. I should be driving you crazy too. But anyway, so it's going to be a thing. It'll totally be a thing. Also, to go ahead and put on your guys' radar, this Saturday, September 20th, is going to be Batman Day. So I'm going to be doing a sale on Saturday, and there will also be special limited edition, see, isn't that much better? Limited edition, special edition Batman books. There'll be a special Absolute Batman #1 print, a variant cover that'll come out. There's a Batman Hush, the original Hush. I think it said it's the 30th anniversary or 20th anniversary of the story. So that'll be out. And then other goodies and what have you. So I encourage all of you to wear your favorite Batman garb, whether it be your favorite t-shirts, if you want to paint your face like the Joker, go for it. Show up, let's have some fun with it. Batman Day this Saturday, September 20th. So it's all day. It'll be from 10 to 7 Batman Day. And the books will be available that morning on open. So mark your calendars accordingly. Let's see. And then beyond that, the next event that we will be doing will be October 5th at the Knights Hall. That weekend is also going to be a crazy weekend for Crawfordsville. We have the Motocross of Nations event that will be that weekend as well. We will be open that Sunday, October 5th. So my wife will be running the store October 5th. Again, that's a Sunday. I will be at Knights Hall from the times allotted, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., which means I should be back before close. But I will be here. My wife will be here on October 5th. It'll be a very busy day for Bearded Comics and a busy day for you guys. Because again, Crawfordsville, the Motocross of Nations, and then Knights Hall for Indy. So that's going to be the next thing. So again, September 20th will be Batman Day this Saturday, and then October 5th is other shenanigans, right? I'm going to try to speed through the video a little bit. I've been finding out that apparently my audio has been cutting off around the 35-minute mark. For whatever reason, I have no idea. So I'm going to kind of blow through some goodies. First off, you notice the shirts. My wife made shirts. This is a special edition me only shirt. However, if you want to be cool like me and want a green tie-dye shirt, we can lean into it a little bit. We bought these 3 shirts here for just kind of initial offerings to see how well they go. We've already sold a couple of them. People seem to dig them. These are available now in the store. So you have your kind of horizontal rainbow style. You have your spiral rainbow style, and then your red, white, and blue tie-dye style. Those 3 are available now. We may be looking at getting more styles in if these go well and if you guys demand them. We are also going to be getting sweatshirts made and available and on the shelves for the fall and winter. So my wife is working on those as well. Those should be available soon, probably by next week. So that's cool, right? Yeah. Okay. Short boxes. I got 2 short boxes today. Again, I'm going to kind of blow through them just a little quick, just to make sure we hit our times and targets, as I stated earlier. Starting off with Masters of Kung Fu. I had some last week, but there's going to be some more going into the long boxes here. So we started at number 32. And then we jumped to number 100. So just a very small offering, but some nonetheless. Last week I alluded to having some She-Hulk that's going to go on the shelf. Well, guess what? The She-Hulk is here. So starting with number 2, and then it's a pretty solid run, truth be told. I sold a couple issues already for some guys that were looking for She-Hulks. But we're here, so there's 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, and then 23. So, nice little chunk. And then this is kind of a hard series to find, especially full runs of. Just because obviously there's several key issues that are in here, but also, once you started getting kind of obscure titles and kind of weird stories, weird characters, they didn't sell as well, making some of them harder to find. So much like we've talked about in the past, where people gobble up the keys and gobble up their favorite characters, and then the oddball stuff kind of falls to the wayside, that tends to make the oddball stuff harder to find. Now, in this instance, it does not necessarily equate to higher price yields, which is good for you as a collector. But we have Marvel Premiere. So we have 22, 23, 27. This is a facsimile or a reproduction. I think this actually came with toys, so it's a Marvel milestone. This may have came out separately. Yeah, it came out separately in the early 2000s. So this is a very sought after book. This is the Legion of Monsters rather. So you got Morbius, Werewolf by Night, Man-Thing, and Ghost Rider. A lot of people look for this book. This is a very expensive book. This is a hole filler. So this is a 6.0 roughly for $5. So if you're interested, grab it while you can. 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, another 34, 36, 35, 30, or 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 49. This is cool. This is the Alice Cooper, first appearance of Alice Cooper in a comic. So really leaning into the horror, kind of psycho thriller kind of stuff. He actually debuted a comic book. He's actually had several comic stories since then, of which Mr. Stuart Sager has drawn books for, of which I do have some autographed copies here in the store. So we all love Stu, right? Hi, Stu. 52, 54, and 56. So again with the Marvel premieres, right? Nice solid run, several issues here. So if you're a collector of collections, that's a good way to go. We have another chunk of What If. Now, these What If titles actually span a couple different volumes. So we'll have to make sure we distinguish the difference. So this is volume 1, number 4. Do this again. Another number 4, right? Then a 5, then a 26. And then this is the volume 2. So this is the stuff that starts in the 80s and 90s. This is 13. Let's see, 16. Go over here, 16, because the numbers are over here. 43, so a huge jump, right? 45, 46, 47. Let's see, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 59, 60, 61, 66, 72, 74, 75, 77, 94. And then a really cool What If Wolverine, Enemy of the State, number 1. That was a one-shot. I flipped through the book because I hadn't seen it before, and he basically just goes berserk and starts killing people. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, he kills like Captain America in it, and several other characters, and then Incredible Hulk. So I'll just flip through these. You can kind of cover grab. So 175, 200. There's the claw. So this is all kind of late 70s, early 80s stuff. There's a Captain Marvel. Yeah, so 255, 256, 257, and 258. So great hole fillers, some great books here. This is the first appearance of somebody I didn't take notes of. So, oops. And then let's see. Some random gold keys, GI Combat. Oh, this is worth noting. I had somebody at one of the Bloomington shows ask me if I had this. I did not have it at the time. However, I have it now, which doesn't help me, but if you're watching, it does help you. This is actually Venom Lethal Protector. This is the whole run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm actually going to be bundling this up as a collection. They're all reader copies. They're all kind of beat a little bit. But it's good for you if you're just trying to collect it and read it and have it. Makes it cheap and makes it easy for you, right? This is kind of a fun couple books. Marvel Chillers. So I have 2 issue 1s, and then what's this? An issue 3. This is actually the first appearance of Tigra. This is actually a really beat up copy. So it's a 2.5, but it's only $10. but it's a first appearance nonetheless. So if you're looking for just first appearances and stuff to have, not bad to have. And then the rest of the box here, I have another Moon Knight number 14, high grade. Human Fly number 1, which is funny. Son of Satan number 2. The Fun Godzilla number 23 with the Avengers on the cover, or in the book rather. But yeah. So that finishes that short box. Just give me a moment. Quit pushing me. Can't tell me what to do. Excuse me. Still kind of getting over that cold I had last week, and I know a lot of people are a little miserable right now. This next box is actually a lot of 90s goodness, right? 90s books are actually increasing in price, not drastically, because we're still in that kind of overproduced, super hyped up collectible era. Anything from the late 80s through like the early 2000s, they printed so much stuff and made so much stuff. Really makes the aftermarket tough to some degree, just because when you get collections and tend to acquire things, there's a lot of duplicates, and there's a lot of the same things that you find in collections. So that being said, again, some of these books are actually increasing in value, just because a lot of the 90s guys, a lot of people my age are going back, reliving nostalgia and trying to dig up what they missed out on before, or things that they couldn't find before, stuff they didn't read before, probably because they didn't have the money for it at the time, focused on what they really dug into, and then going back and finding some of the other stuff. Well, this is one of those things. The Max, nice little run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A couple of these I've actually never even seen before, surprisingly. Usually when I see Max, I get 1 through 6. 7 and 8 I've never actually seen in person. This is a series, once you start getting into the teens and 20s, gets harder and harder to find. And it just makes the collections that much more difficult. Again, with the 90s, they produced a lot of stuff heavy in the front of the series, and then as the sales tended to dwindle, the later issues, smaller print runs, harder to find, et cetera, that was one of those books. So, in addition to that, I have Darker Image number 1. So this is actually the first appearance of the Max. Inside of it, it's kind of like one of the previews. You can kind of equate it to like Malibu Sun with the Spawn cover, or the Spawn book, where it previewed the character ahead of the actual release of the number 1, making it actually valuable. So much like this is actually a fairly valuable book if you're a Max fan. However, what makes these cool, and by these, I mean these are all sealed. So they haven't been touched by human fingers yet, outside of maybe when they were printed or packaged. But yes, they are all sealed, right? So all of these, and then they still have the card inside of them. So if you didn't know, this is one of those books that came with a trading card. One of the trading cards is the Max. So it makes that book much more valuable, right? So keep an eye out for those. Also, I'm not going to go through each little mini series that I have, but this stack right here, bam, all Lobo. So some of these are fairly common, the super specials. This one's actually pretty hard to find. This is the Lobo Cop. So it was a one-shot special. Lobo's back, right? Infant side, full runs. These are all full runs, full miniseries. Attack on God, right? Or no, that's Chain of Love. This is the actual Lobo miniseries. This is not a full run, but it's issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then annual number 2, right? This I actually am quite impressed by. Un-American Gladiators, but the whole thing is done by our friend Mike Mignola. So beautiful, beautiful books there. And this is the Contract on God that I was actually just mentioning, right? So issues 1 through 4 there. So if you're a Lobo fan or looking for to fill some holes in your Lobo run, there you go. 90s stuff, I won't go through it all here, but here's some Pit. Several issues, 1, 2, 3, 4. Savage Dragon, I have the full 3-issue miniseries there. And then starting into the main run. So here's 2 number 1s. But you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which 8, 9, and 10 of those I've never seen before. So that was pretty cool to find those. And then I have a whole bunch of Captain America. So it starts at 153, 164, 171, 189, 191, 92, 94, 95, 96, 99, 201, 202, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 221, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 259. So we skip all of the 240s. 260, 261, 262, 63, 64, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 73, 74, 75, and 76. So 75 and 76 are actually pretty sought after books. These are kind of hard to find. These are a little pricey. So this is an 8.5 for 25 and then a 9.4 for 30. So those are hanging out. And then some just random stuff. Elvira, House of Mystery #2. Some original Gen 13 #1s. Our friend J. Scott Campbell and his start. This is one of his first titles that he did. So you got Brandon Cho and Jim Lee that also star in that book. Then we've got a couple random stupids with the artist Barta. And then this is one of the big books that I got into this weekend. So Spawn #1. So I can't tell you how many of these I've sold. It's still a hot book. People still look for this. But yes, this is a Spawn #1. This also has this is also the Error book, if you will. So on the inside cover, there's the Spawn logo, right? And several copies actually got, I don't know if it was smeared with black ink or if the white lifted when they printed it, like it didn't print all the way. But so the Spawn logo actually has a bunch of black smudges in it. It's a known thing. It's not that big of a deal. Calm down. But this one is that book. It's not any more expensive than the regular version because from what collectors have been able to tell, it's fairly common. You find it in, as much as the other book, basically. And then last but not least, there is Shaquille O'Neal versus Michael Jordan. This is just a fun, independent book. Not awfully expensive. These are both like $4 books. So if you're a Jordan fan, Shaq fan, collect them, read them. Kind of fun. It's just a little kind of unauthorized storytelling, if you will. But anyway, so those are the short boxes, right? Didn't have any slabs this week. I'll probably have some slabs. Well, I sent some stuff off a few weeks ago. It's been entered into the system by CGC. It's chilling. It's doing its thing. So we'll have some stuff eventually, just not yet. Same with cards. I've got a stack of cards I need to send off, but I hadn't sent anything off just yet. So, last thing that I will leave you with, I will be in and out of the store this week because I'm going to be doing some side project stuff. I'm actually going to be going through my own PC and maybe dwindling some of it down. So God knows what I might be bringing in for the next video after I kind of get some get some stuff dealt with, get some stuff sorted, maybe hone in and focus my collection. Talking with a lot of collectors lately where everybody seems to be kind of, figuring out what exactly it is they want to collect. We always go around, we buy everything we see, we think things that are cool, and then after a year or two, we're kind of like, why do I have this? Am I really collecting all the gem and the holograms, or did I just buy number 3 because I thought it was cool? Well, that's the question we ask ourselves every time we go through our stuff. So anyway, I'm going to be going through my collections. Again, God knows what I'll be bringing to the store, so stay tuned on next Tuesday's video because I'm sure there'll be some fun stuff. But I am also going to be working on making some of my movie boxes. So those of you that have been in the store, you guys have seen I make custom shadow frames using movie theater film, backlight it, show it off, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be making some of those. If you happen to want one, say for Christmas, please message me literally ASAP because they are limited on what I can make because I have to actually fabricate the boxes and make things and put things together. So I can only make so many at a time, and since they are fairly time consuming and I am a very busy man, I need to have the time to work on them, right? So it takes me about a week and a half to make like 10 of them because of all the painting and fabrication and details and everything else that I put into them. So for those of you that have never seen them, this is a Batman 89 one that I've made. So you've got the decals on the top, the custom paint job, right? The ha-has on the side because it's, it's Joker. We all love Joker, right? So you do that, and then you notice the film at the bottom, and you turn it on, and da-da-da-da. So it may be a little hard to see. Well, nope, I guess it's not hard to see. But you can see that's real movie theater film, right? Yeah. So you got Joker, you got Jack Nicholson title card, Michael Keaton title card, Batman, and Bruce Wayne, right? So this is just one example of something that I've made. It's very much a thing. If you want one, let me know. I have several movies to choose from, so you can message me directly and we can talk about what you want and how you want it. Or if you come into the store, I actually have big boys in here. I have an Exorcist 24 by 36 poster, and I have a Star Wars 18 by 24 poster in here. And they're pretty rad. They're pretty rad. Will say so myself. So if you want one, message me. Let me know. Do it now. Anyway, we're at 28 minutes. We've made it under the gun. So have a good day. Again, Tuesday, September, 16, something like that. A lot's going on. New comic book day tomorrow. Batman Deadpool premiere, which I know a lot of you have been foaming at the mouth for that. But this Saturday, September 20th, is Batman Day, and I encourage all of you to dress up and have fun with it, right? Because it's a good day. It's a good day. It's Batman Day. And then come pick up one of your shirts. Cool shirts, Bearded Comic shirts. Support the store. Support local. Buy local. Support local. And show off your love of the beard, right? All right. Enjoy it. Have a good Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Excelsior.